Welcome to Hub with Faizan. This year in March, I became a father of a beautiful daughter. There was a constant worry of not knowing how much did she sleep,
Sarah, when did she sleep last time?
and tracking her feed was always a big task.
Sarah, how much did she drink last time?
We looked at some of the apps that do this for you, but there was either privacy issue or they didn't provide the features we were looking for. So I set my head to find the solution, and I got the idea. As I am a software engineer by profession, I decided to write my own application for this purpose. But writing the whole code by myself became very lengthy and hectic very soon. So I decided to get a help from ChatGPT. And this video is about the tutorial on how I built the application just by using ChatGPT. Let's get started. So here is what ChatGPT landing page looks like. It is offered by OpenAI and you can create your account on that. As I already have the account, I will just go to login and I'm using Google for authentication. So I click on that, select my user, and now I'm logged in. As you can see, there are some examples available on ChatGPT, and it has some capabilities and limitation, as it only knows the data after 2021. What we are looking for is to create a new application on top of Python and Flask. You might need to install Python and Flask on your local machine, but I already have done that. So I will just get started. Write a sample application. Fast. As you can see, ChatGPT is pretty fast. It tells you what do you need to install. You need to install Flask. And then it also tells you how you can implement that. It asks you to create an app.python file where it has defined a normal root. And over here, you can see the hello world. It also tells you how to save the application. I want to add a little bit more to that. I want to have the HTML file template with it as well. So I will ask it to add HTML template. Now it also tells me where should I put my templates. So you can see it is telling me to create a new directory called templates, and then you can just put it over. Now the next step is to start copying this code into your files and start using it. So I will open up the IDE. I'm using VS Code because I just love it. You can use any IDE of your choice. I've already created the folder for this. So uh, I've already created a folder for this. And as you can see, this is empty folder for now. I will just create app and then start copying this and then folder for templates. And then I can start adding. And next thing is how we can run this application. It also tells you how you can run the application. Let's just go back, open it. then type. Python, not there, and you can see. There you go. There is no word. Now let's just start adding functionality to it. I can ask it add two um, input fields with one button. The input field should get name and the date. You see, it's very fast. It's giving the output pretty quickly. I like that. Now I just copy the code and see. Description. There you go. You have like name and the date, and then there is a submit. Now let's just ask it to put some basic CSS code. Put basic, use minimal colors and proper settings. You can also ask it to make it usable with different devices, make it usable with different. There you go. Now it is creating a CSS file. It also tells you where to put this CSS file. So it says to create a directory called static and then put this style.css with it. Let's just create a new folder, static, start adding the CSS over here. CSS, there you go. As simple as that. And then we have to update our HTML. As you can see, it has added the style sheet over here. Pretty smart with it. That's it. Now we just have to restart. Happen. It didn't work. So let's see what can be the problem. So there was one issue that I figured out. It's we have to put type is equal to txt css over here. This also shows that ChatGPT sometimes for sure gives us the bugs. So now you can see the CSS has been applied, it's been centered, and it can be used with different devices. Let's just get rid of the hello world. Go back to the index and then just remove this. Come back, refresh, and it's gone. So this is a basic form that has been given to us. Here you can use the baby's name. In my case, the name of my baby is name, and you can select the name. So, hello Ali, today is this day. Next, we would like to have a new page where we can start journaling. To save some time, I've already asked ChatGPT to generate a page for me, and I've already added that page to the project. Let's just look into it. So now I choose the name and the start date and start journaling. It has already applied the styling for the new page as well. Here we can see that you can add new entry and you can have journal entries as well. We can update this form and this part as well. So next step would be that. Let's look at our final application to see what should be in the form. So there should be an event of feed, diaper, and sleep, and then there should be the time when that event happened, and then the amount of how much feeding or sleeping or diaper change happened. So I've already asked ChatGPT for the prompt to create such form, which is change start journaling HTML, such that HTML form has three fields. First is events, which has three options for feeding, diaper, and sleep. The second is time, which is also a drop down with 24 hours as option and 15 minutes interval. And the third one is amount, that is also a drop down between 1 to 20 with zero point 0.5 increment. As you can see, ChatGPT is smart enough to create the whole form, and I have pasted all of that code into the project with some minimal amount of changes. I will put all this code into a GitHub repository and then put the link in the description so that you can see the things that I have changed. Now let's get back to our application. We have selected the name of the baby and the start date, start journaling. Now we select an event. Let's select diaper. Let's change the time. And then we change one diaper. Add entry. Voila. So you see we started having journal entries over here. We can have one more. Let's see. And we have new entry as well. So that's how you can create a simple application using ChatGPT. So in this video, we saw how we can use ChatGPT to create application. It can create some buggy code, but it is the future for sure. In the next video, we will see how we can connect this application to some databases and how we can host it for free on Vercel. Up till next time, see you later.